The most dangerous person in any room is not the strongest. It's the one who has already lost everything and decided it wasn't enough to stop them. In the next 8 minutes, you will understand why the people the world wrote off became the ones the world could not ignore. Stay until the end, or keep mistaking your limitation for your ceiling. Shift 1. Pain becomes data, not identity. Symptom of attack. The moment something is taken from you, mobility, ability, health, the mind tries to make it the headline of your entire story. You stop being a person and start being a diagnosis. The psychology. Identity fusion with limitation is the first and most devastating trap. The brain, wired for efficiency, begins to define every future possibility through the lens of what's missing rather than what remains. This is not reality. This is a cognitive shortcut, and like every shortcut, it can be overridden. The shift. Separate what happened to your body from who you are in your mind. These are two different files, and most people accidentally merge them. Begin treating physical limitation as information about your environment, not a verdict on your potential. Ask one question every morning. What can I do today that I couldn't do the day I was diagnosed? The list will grow faster than you expect. This happened to my body. It has not happened to my decisions. Shift to subtraction reveals what was always there. The mechanism. When the things that defined you externally, speed, strength, physical independence, are removed, something unexpected happens. The psychological infrastructure that was always underneath becomes visible for the first time. The psychology. Psychologists call this post-traumatic growth, the measurable phenomenon where people who experience severe loss report higher levels of meaning, clarity, and authentic confidence than they had before the loss, not despite what was taken, because of what was uncovered. The shift. Identify one capacity, mental, creative, relational, that you have now developed or discovered specifically because of your limitation, not in spite of it. Understand that before the loss, that capacity was buried under the noise of what was easy. Build from that capacity deliberately, as if it were your primary asset, because it now is. They took what was easy. What's left is what I actually am. Shift 3. The world underestimates you. Use it. The mechanism. Society lowers its expectations of people with physical limitations. This is condescending and wrong, and it is also a strategic advantage that almost no one uses deliberately. The psychology. When expectations are low, exceeding them produces a psychological impact disproportionate to the achievement itself. Every room you enter expecting nothing from you becomes a room where you hold all the leverage because no one is prepared for you to perform. The shift. Stop fighting the underestimation. Let people keep their low expectations. They are loading the room in your favor. Prepare at a level that would surprise even people without your limitation. Let the result speak without announcing what it cost you to produce it. Low expectations are the most useful gift my opponents ever gave me. Shift 4. Redefine the arena. The mechanism. When the original arena closes sport, physical labor, certain careers, the instinct is to mourn the closed door. The strategic move is to identify a different arena where the skills you built in the first one transfer directly. The psychology. The discipline, pain tolerance, and focus built through physical adversity are not sport-specific or body-specific. They are transferable to any domain that requires sustained effort under pressure: business, creativity, leadership, mentorship. The shift. List every mental and character skill your physical journey required: discipline, pain management, strategic thinking, resilience. Identify one arena outside your original domain where those exact skills are the primary currency. Enter that arena with the advantage of someone who has already been tested at a level most competitors in that space have never experienced. I didn't lose my arena, I upgraded it. Shift 5. Make the limitation your platform, not your prison. The mechanism. The people who transform limitation into influence are not the ones who pretend it doesn't exist. They're the ones who stopped hiding it and started using it as the foundation of everything they build. The psychology. Authenticity at the level of visible struggle creates trust that money, status, and credentials cannot manufacture. An audience, professional, personal, or social, that watches someone build from genuine limitation will follow that person further than they will follow anyone who has never been tested. The shift. Stop treating your limitation as something to manage privately. Begin treating it as the most credible element of your public story. Build something, a skill, a business, a community, a voice, specifically from inside the limitation, not around it. My limitation is not the footnote of my story, it is the opening line. The body can be limited, the decision cannot. Every person who ever turned a broken circumstance into an unbreakable identity made one choice first. They refused to let the diagnosis write the ending.